You can recognize this as a brain. Here's the cerebellum. Here's the brain stem area. Here are the temporal lobes. Here are the frontal lobes. Here are the occipital lobes. This brain is not normal. It is covered with an abundant amount of blackish material, which we all know is blood. Here's the same brain. And now I could probably prove to you that this is brain, because when we go up to high power here, we could see an abundance of glial cells, which is what practically all these cells are with the small round nuclei. And occasionally we could see, hopefully, significantly larger cells, like here. Oh, perhaps here. 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 Which I don't here, which I don't, and here, which I don't think I would have anybody not believing these are neurons. But let's go into the overall problem here. All we did is identify this as being brain so far. You can see that in this brain there is dissection of bright red material, perhaps more so on the east coast over here than on the west coast, but also dissecting into the brain itself. And this is classical blood. These are all blood cells. This is recent brain hemorrhage. It's very recent because it looks like there is very little reaction to this. Recent brain hemorrhage can occur with brain trauma or perhaps ruptured blood vessels, as you see with a hemorrhagic CVA, or it could even be secondary to some inflammatory processes or even neoplasms. But in here, we are told that the diagnosis or the etiology is trauma, and that is what is causing this acute hemorrhage. I don't really think I want to say anything else, except the brain looks relatively normal, and it is showing dissection of acute fresh hemorrhage in which there is no reaction. This is the acute hemorrhage of brain trauma. Thank you very much.